Okay, I'll be right there. Just getting everything ready. How you doing, Randy? Good evening. I'll be right there. Give me a second. Just getting things situated. Hopefully everything doesn't mess up like it did last night.
Okay. I'm good. We had a bit of a lightning storm last night, so that's why the stream was acting up, I guess. Um, yeah. Where's my chair? So this time I'm early today, and I have to do some concept work for a second for a Renown Zero. 2 seconds. Just getting my ink all ready and stuff. All right. I think how I'm going to do this first, I'm going to use ballpoint pen, and then I'll jump over to using the nib. How about that? How are you guys doing this fine? Well, it's early night finally. I'm here early. So I'm not here all late and stuff. Like last night, I was just trying to figure out what was going on with the internet and all that stuff, or my connection. So right now I'm doing a rough sketch of Renown Zero's character. I don't know his name, but I think I might go about it like how they do like Metal Gear characters designs. I need to go get some more ink tomorrow at Hobby Lobby, so we're just getting attuned and getting acquainted a bit, waking up a bit. Oh, it's just a concept. It's just helping with the concept. I mean, he's got concept already. It's just I'm gonna start opening. Well, mostly I'm gonna start opening my videos, doing other creators' works, or or influencers. People that have characters. So when I do concept, I try not to take way too long on it because I've got pages right now set up for the stream for tonight. Because I need to get volume 3 together. Because yeah, everything for next year is going to be very crucial. The workload and everything that's going to happen for next year. So I'm kind of like pre-planning everything. He's got like a face mask on, blonde hair. I'm gonna give him like a torn trench coat or something. Hope you guys can see that. That's great. I'm horrible at planning and keeping to a schedule. I need to work on that. I'm just as bad. I'm learning that as well. I'm trying to get better at that. Like I was gonna supposed to stream at 7:30, and I set my alarm. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick power nap because I've been up all night, all morning, working, drawing last night, working on those pages, and even when the stream went out, I that's what I pretty much did for a bit until the sun was about to come up, and I had to remind myself, hey man, gotta go to sleep. And I kind of did a little too late, and I had to be up at like I was up at 7. Next thing you know, so I took a little power nap, and yes, and I overslept a little bit. Got up, got freshened up, got cleaned up a bit, and then started away. Started the stream. I give him all that hair. But yeah, no, that's pretty much what I did. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Getting better about making a schedule and staying on it. Right now, balancing out getting volume 3 together has been something. So I got some pages ready for tonight. See, we're 10 minutes in. All right, and I can come back and mess around a bit more with this. But right now, I'm just kind of like laying out the foundation for this drawing, and trying to figure out how it's gonna look. Okay. All right, I will come back to this renown, and we will come back to this drawing and ink for a bit. I can't see what that is. Here, I'll show you. How are you doing, Vivaldi? Did I get that right? Valid Levi. How are you doing? This is what I'm sketching up right now. So, doing some a concept OC design for Renown Zero, and I'll come back to this. We'll touch on it here and there as we ink. Is it? Well, it's the red pen. I'll see you later. Well, time to do some drawing. Alright, so we will draw. Oh yeah, it's a child probably. I laugh at stuff like that. It's just like whatever. It's just a waste of air and time. They're just there like a blip in the radar, here and gone. Goodbye. So we draw. Start inking out some stuff, and then yes. Let me see what we got here. What kind of music we got? I want to make sure she's looking right too. I want to make sure that collarbund's on. What kind of paper do you like to use for your work? I was using the Leader brand. It's like a bigger paper. For my previous volume, that's what I was using, but this one I'm using actually cardstock. So it's a smaller paper, so I got to work a little more compact, which is fine. But I like the absorption of the paper when I do my ink washes, and also when I'm adding my screen tones, it hangs on pretty nice as well. And on top of that, I can go as rough as I want with this because it's not as thin. It's a little thicker, so I can actually uh, be be pretty rough with it. I'll lay that out. Thing is, it's always good to warm up first. Doing any drawing tonight yourself? How you doing, CC? And yes, we're back. And hopefully the internet here doesn't mess up or my signal, so it's not storming out tonight. Right. Well, it was earlier, but not right now. Kind of struggling with motivation for some reason. Gotta find some discipline. It's one of those things when you don't feel like it doing it, your discipline will be like, no, you're gonna do it. But you just gotta find your momentum, and then when you do that, find discipline within your momentum. But we gotta still keep going, even though we have a bad camera. That shit is a good start. I just came from watching a commentary on some dumb woman having a manic Wattpad moment about her psychiatrist, and then I saw you were on, so I'm here now. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Well, it's good to have you here as well. We've got Randy here, we got CC Nelson, and we have a third party here, and I don't know who they are, but glad to have you on. I was starting to get mad from the stupidity of the situation. Oh yeah, after a while, you're just like, man, are people? It's sad that there are dumb people out there like that. We kind of dealt with one earlier as we started this stream. It happens. It's and you in a way is you gotta say expect it, but unfortunately it's there. Uh, that sounds like some tea. Yeah, some tea. Yeah. No, it's just idiots, and it's just like especially those road rage traffics, those videos, and jeez, the entitlement of some people. Work on her hair, get her freckles in. Always got to put the freckles in. How are you doing, River Pebble? I'm back. I have to make dinner, so I will join. Yeah, we're all here chilling, hanging out early this time, not so late. Yeah, I plan on being on for a bit. just put in the hours as well. Like even when I'm not on, I'm still working on this stuff. I'll do my quick pencils real quick and then just kind of freestyle the inks. Well, I mean, I already know, but it's like, yeah. Wait, here's a story for y'all. One day I met a lady at church I go to, and her kids go to this art program created by this guy, right? All right. Do you write a script for your story before drawing it out? I do. I do. I write it all out, dialogue and everything, and I do my storyboard on index cards, and then I write on the back of those. It lets me move quick, and it's compact, and I can take it wherever I want. But yeah, I do. So what about this? What this art program? This guy that runs this art program. I'm reading and drawing as we go. I can multitask. So the guy in question was walking in his neighborhood with his child and somebody in the neighborhood of which he lives in called the police on him. Oh, go on. This is not good. Reason being that he looked like a homeless man who abducted a child. Oh, I see. But he's not homeless. So he was did they settle things or what happened? How this fool came about that profiling was because he had long hair, but bro literally looked like Alfred Jordan. Oh, really? That's funny. The world that we live in never seems to always surprise me. You know, it's like one of those things, it's just full of surprises. It's always something new happening. So when the police showed up, they were just cracking up on how absurd the call was. Followed him home, and then the wife caught wind of it, and she's like, "Wait." Also, it made headlines. That's hilarious. And he's and the whole time he's like just going about his day, and everyone's like scoping him out. And it happened sometime this year. Did he ever change his outlook and how his appearance after that, or just he's like, but then the greatest thing about it was after this incident, his art business took off because they saw this man. Oh yeah, I bet he got the publicity. That's that's what's up. That's pretty cool. I mean, it turned out positive then, On a positive note, it ended up pretty well, good on his end. That's cool. How are you doing, Lady Elena? How are you doing tonight? I set my alarm and I got up late as hell. Well, I got up like I was like, all right, I'm gonna be on at 7:30. I set my alarm to take a little power nap so I can get going, and I overslept. It's good to have you here. We're just hanging and drawing, and this time it's not so late. I guess I needed it. I'm just getting settled in. Good. You can wind down, come hang with us, and just have a chillax night. Let's keep it fun or keep it positive. I mean, let's keep it good tonight. All right, so we can come back, erase, some parts on her hair and stuff, and do our usual with the brush, and just start chipping away at this panel. Or we can move down to the next panel and just mess around. We've got majority of the night, and it's early, so we're doing pretty good. What, we're 31 minutes in? Doing pretty good. Early stream. How are you doing, Art Enjoyer? Yes, tonight is early, and it's pretty good to be here. Trying to find which is the most effective time. to be here, but also like doing the late night streams because I like drawing at night. I'm doing good. Good. That's good. There. That's good. Try to do all the details like last instead of like start chopping away at it. So I'm gonna let this dry a bit before I start going at this. So if I'm setting my hand here, I don't want to smear this and that. So when everything is doing that, you want to move around your work. But we're here doing some drawing with my bad camera, and we're having a blast. I should be using the thicker G pen nib. So if you guys are all here, you guys, if you like, if you guys can, put a like on this video. And if you're new here, subscribe. Every little bit helps and keeps this channel going and keeps everything moving. And we can share the work and show it. And I think I'll go to the thicker nib to do that kind of work because I don't want to, you know, makes it easier when you go to thicker. When you're messing around with your tools, you want to use your finer one to do finer work and not really do all the brunt of it. So that's why I do that with the G pen. And I shouldn't be using this to do that. To do that. But to do the finer work, yes. Like all the tiny cross hatching. Yeah. We will have to come back to that. Yes. So what I'm going to do is clean this up real quick. going to a thicker nib. You don't want to fight with it too much. You want to keep things as clean as possible. But yeah, if you guys are doing pretty good, glad to have you guys here. And we are good to have things going. She still has scars from the previous volume, and they're going away though. And you didn't sleep overnight. Yeah, me too. My bad about that. I was just my schedule is like everywhere when it comes to that. It's just I really didn't mean to. I was like, man, shit. Oh, you're fine. It takes a lot of work to make such creative content consistently. Well, I'm just glad to be here, and I don't mind. Like some things are like can be challenging a bit, but you guys were here, and it's just like one of those things. Like, is he gonna draw it or can he draw it? And it's to me it's a challenge as well because it's in front of you guys live, and it's just like don't mess this up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna aim to get Elliot into Sam Does Art OC series. He's been starting. I'd love to get my first ever professional eye on him. Yeah. I like to see that. Your profile pic looks like the anime. Oh, keep up the good work. All right, the mysterious mammoth. Anime. Look, huh? Look that up. We have 8 people here so far. Doing all right. Haven't done like live Twitter or anything yet. Yeah, I don't. It's the first time I heard of that. So I'll look that up later. I'm curious myself. Let's see. Oh, but no, thank you guys. I'll keep putting out the content, and it's good to grow this community right now. We're just growing, this channel as well. I want to grow this channel and build upon it. You know, smear this drawing. You guys mind if I grab a drink real quick? So I'm gonna let this dry right here because it's like a whole thing. You don't want to paint yourself in a corner. I mean, I could go ahead and jump onto the bottom panels. See, normally what I like to do is have the 5 pages out and then just do the top parts of the pages through each one and then the middle and then the bottom. Go ahead. No. All right. Thank you. Give me 1 minute. I just gotta. I need something to drink. I have 60 seconds. Be right with you. I'm back. Hope I didn't take too long. Alright, so this panel right here, this part's drying, and this should be ready for a race. Weeba, welcome back. Oh, it's good to have you guys here, guys and gals. Making sure things are not crooked. So, get my eraser and start erasing. Get this all cleaned up. Yeah, definitely juicy pixels. Oh, my camera. Well, I'm curious about juicy pixels. Pixels. Now, where is my feather? It's always satisfying. Get it all cleaned up and then do a sweep. And then do another cleanup because it just has this clean feel. Okay. And we'll move on to this right here. Do the same thing. It's good to work in segments too, like an assembly. There. There. Nice and clean. Sweep the floor. Get all the dust particles out. Good. I still want to know what the juicy pixels are. And then we get that cleaned up, nice and dry, good to go. Where is my brush? My brush. So we take out our little lucky brush, our tool. All our tools are lucky because they're hitting just right. This is always like satisfying, like when you're laying out like thick ink like this. There's like a sense of like satisfaction to it. It's very soothing. Just hits right. precision is very impressive. Thank you. That's why I got these surgical gloves. Don't want to do malpractice on these panels. Just kidding. Yeah. It's just like crafting a watch or something. Well, I've never done that, but it's like every panel is like a little portrait or a tiny painting. It's a story. Every panel is like a story. So I try to put in as much as I can. There, she looks good. I'm gonna let her dry in that panel. Then we move on. See, you get a system going. But normally, like I said, like when I like to work on multiple pages, like, and the thing is too, I don't want to ruin volume 3 for everyone as well. That's why I have a lot of content because I'm like actually working from the volume, and there's going to be a lot of images from volume 3. She's kind of got a pumpkin head. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. Rinse and repeat. Clean her up. I mean, you can do the inks right over the pencils and stuff, but it's good to like keep your stuff like really clean. I mean, I had my mistakes on the previous volumes as well, you know, but every volume or every chapter you just improve. Every page you just improve. It's like every page is like a journal entry to your drawing life kind of thing. Because you can go back to from like page 10 and then you go back to page 1, you can see a major difference. Especially if you stay consistent on it. When you're doing like ink washes, it's like applying like makeup to the subject. You're just lightly just dabbing away. You're not going full on unless you need to, but when you're doing like fine work, and you're just want to touch up a few things, it's good to take your time with the patience. Normally I'm like drawing everywhere, but sometimes it's okay. It's good to slow it down and look at your work. I slow it down when it comes like to the finer like details. I slow it down. But when I'm doing like the laying down the foundation, that's when I'll start going all out. So looks good, nice and clean. See the strokes. Looking pretty good. Now we'll get on this part. Thank you. I'm glad it's looking like 4K and not like blobs. So we're refining it right now from blobs to up to date graphics. There it goes. Very satisfying. That's why when you guys get into doing the nibs and the ink and stuff, there's just something satisfying about erasing the pencil marks. It's like you're taking the diamond out of that lump of coal, or you're not no. It's like you're making that statue out of that rugged piece of rock. You know, you're refining it and taking all the impurities out and coming up with this. So if you guys like and subscribe to this channel. Every little bit helps and counts. We've had 6 people here and 3 likes. Tomorrow I'm going to buy your book when you're streaming. Finally got paid. Oh, I appreciate that. And remember the paintings and stuff. You do a bunch of animation stuff. If people start doing like a bunch of stuff, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you a drawing personally, just like here, because it's just like it, I get excited when I see stuff like that, animation, drawings, like fan art stuff like that. I'm always like thrilled about it. So I'm gonna throughout the years, I'm gonna like do a compilation and keep everyone's like fan art and stuff and do like a book. That'd be cool. Or it's just the fans art because I find that very important and uplifting, but also it's like bringing life to something that you're bringing to life. If that makes sense. I'll have to smoke and start sketching out what underground animation is going to be. Oh, that's fucking sweet. See, yeah, I get thrilled by that stuff. I'm not trying to fill my head up, but it's just to me, it's just like I never thought this would ever happen. It's kind of weird. I always see everyone else have like fan art of their characters, but to actually see something growing and so I just find it freaking cool. I know there's like other manga creators that are pretty big and stuff, but I don't know if they show off their fans art. But me personally, I'm gonna be showing off my fans art and showing that off because I feel that's very important. Because the fans keep everything alive. They keep the momentum going. There's no big corporation that's backing Under God to say, okay, well, it's not getting the funds, so we have to cut it off. But no, this is going to the end, through and through. I'll make sure this gets finished to the end, and the fans definitely yes, they'll be part of it. This weekend, I'm gonna do a test animation for Under God. I'm aiming for 12 to 15 frames per second. Oh wow, that blows my mind. Just like animation in general, like the work, like because you're just not drawing one image, you're drawing multiple, and you just to do a motion can take so many frames or so many drawings just to make things happen, to get the results you want too. So this she's pretty dry here, and what we're gonna do is move on to this panel up here. But you know what? I don't want to just yet because there's a room layout for this panel to I want to make sure it's right before I start drawing on this because I have a layout for this room. Usually it takes 12 frames for every exactly. That's pretty grueling, but it's freaking worth it. Unless you're doing a fight scene. Unless you're doing fight scenes or slow mo or fast action. I mean, yeah. And then the like the Disney animators back then too, like how they would do things just flipping the paper. I always love that stuff. We're gonna move down to this panel right here. And you know what? We're an hour and 4 minutes in, and I think it's about time for a smoke break too, don't you? Don't you guys think? Let's go. Fuck yeah. All right, let me draw her. Let me draw her real quick, and then we're gonna take a little intermission. You know how we do it. Take a little intermission, and I'll sit and chat with you guys, and then we get back to work. I don't even call it work. We get back to the fun. I'm gonna start changing my words, like, because words hold power. There's power in words. So let's get back to the fun. I enjoy this. I mean, for real, I do. But I'm gonna start calling it fun. So work just sounds grueling, doesn't it? Especially for the things you love doing. Why call it work? Yeah, let's change it. Hmm. Have you guys ever heard of the water experiment test? It's very interesting. It's some of you guys may have heard about it, but you can say things in water, and the molecules of water will hold its form, almost like when you say something negative or positive to a bottle of water, and then you freeze it, and then you look under the microscope or telescope or whatever, or microscope, yeah, not telescope, and yeah, and it it goes by one's mood. Like, so when you say mean shit to the water, um, and then you freeze it and you look at it under a microscope, or even when it's at snowflake form or whatever, it'll look all crooked and weak looking. But when you start like saying positive things to it and then you freeze it, you have the most beautiful like looking snowflakes and freezing, most beautiful intricate designs from nature. It's just when you start talking bad to it. But yeah, I find that pretty interesting. The whole water experiment. It's very true. Energy transfers is a real thing. Very true. Yes, that's what you do. So I always think about that on the large scale, and from the macro to the micro. How do things affect us on the micro level? What are things, you know, what goes down? I shouldn't have made that dress flare up so high. So yeah, guys, check that out if you get a chance. So we're gonna draw here. And we're gonna take us a little intermission. You know how it goes. Oh, we better widen her hips there. And fix that. And she's holding the tray. Hand right there. And then let's add a little shadow here. The only light source in this room is a little table lamp, so keep that in mind. And when you're rendering things, you want to go with the contours of the shape of your object. there, there she goes. I need to add her face in. It's good to try to keep your hand steady and don't use your wrist really to move. I'm using my shoulder very slightly. Me too. Me too. I'm about to do the same thing. As soon as I get her face in, we are good to go. I always look forward to the streams. See, on top of that, when you're drawing too and you're working on your thing, you have to stay on your drawing. Stay on it. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm about to do that now. Alright, I'm drawing her face in right this second. Then we take a break. Little freckles, and we are going on break. Alright, so we're taking a break, but I will stick around here and just talk to you guys for the time being. I've been the least active, but I'm still number one. I know, isn't this experience thing like really odd? I'm not setting that up. I'm not doing that. So, I know, I don't I don't understand. All right, taking a break. Yeah, I bet you've been like messaging. I've done that on other streams past. and it's just weird. I'm being honest. I'm not. You guys see both of my hands on the screens. I'm not manipulating anything. Mhm. You know what? Does sound good. I think I'll make some pizza later. Freaking Omer from the other stream the other night got me thinking. So I went out earlier and went and got a pizza. Someday, someday, it's gonna get really weird when there's gonna be like 30, 40 people on the stream. But still, oh wait, YouTube is glazing me. But still, who the hell asked YouTube? Hey, can we be like Twitch, please? Interesting. Well, maybe today's your day, art enjoyer. That would be good times, but also quite a lot. It's the Vagabond PFP. So we're making pretty good progress. See, the thing is, we put what, an hour in, but when you have like multiple pages going, you can spread that hour within that to really cut your workload. Next time I'm coming in the Berserk PFP. Did you guys hear about that Annabelle the doll thing? And we're gonna go off topic a bit. Where the guy was taking that doll on a tour and stuff, and then he ended up like kicking the bucket like right after. I don't know. Yeah, check that out. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, the guy took Annabelle the doll out on tour from the place where it was originally at, some Raggedy Ann doll, and yeah, took it on stage, did whatever, went back to his hotel room. Within like minutes, he like died. Yeah, kind of keep life a little interesting. Sounds like the weird stuff that happens to people on the set of The Exorcist. Oh yeah, that and several other movies, The Exorcist, Poltergeist. That's kind of sucky. Yeah, that sucks. What else is another movie? Um, Man, what was that movie called? Yeah, I'm trying to think what it's called. But yeah, there's like Poltergeist. I guess they used real skeletons on the set, and they didn't tell the actors. And I'm like, that's freaking shitty. Well, we need them to look as lifelike as possible. So let's go to the local cemetery and put some real bones in there. see here. I want to listen to. Oh yeah, let's do that. Sounds good. What sounds good tonight? It's like it's like one of those things like when the show is over, it's like stuff you do after kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out. I mean, I'll be up drawing, so there's no break until Volume 3 is done. In a way, I have to do this. The way I'm working like this, it has to be done it's to make a statement. I mean, I can take breaks and stuff if I need to, but right now, trying to make a statement and put out as much work as possible within this 2 years. But I know Under God's gonna be like a 10-year thing, along with everything else too. So just doesn't start and end with Under God. There's gonna be other projects. I got this other project outside of this mech one, and this one I've been writing for a while because it's the complexity of it. It's the stuff in it, and it's not like weird or nothing like that. I mean, it's got some stuff, but it's the story writing and how to because this one I kind of want it as a long running series, so that's why I'm like putting it on the back burner. And I want to jump into it so bad, but at the same time, I know I'm just not ready to do it yet. I'm only two now. Well, we'll be here with you. What do you mean? I'm only two. Oh, number two. So who's number one? Well, we'll be here with you. I appreciate it. Right now, I'm getting me one ready as well. So I'm just glad it's like what? It's only 9:48. Cool. It's not midnight. Okay, I'm gonna go for a bit. Be right back. All right, CC. We'll see you here in a bit. It feels like it's 22 p.m. 11. I was gonna say 11 p.m. Yeah, I know it does feel late, but it's okay. Still early, and we're all here. Yeah, that does sound good too. I would totally do that, but I have to. I'll do it after I'm done. After the stream, I'll warm me up a pizza as well, cause I got it up there waiting. That thing is waiting for me, and I am waiting for it. Has my name written all over it, and yes, you can take a quick booty break. If I do that, then I mean I'm rolling this thing up right now, and I'm gonna just hang around. You know, you guys can take the foodie break for me. take a bite of pizza for me, please. I can eat after. And I'm being a terrible host if I'm not drawing for my guest. So next is this. We're gonna work on that. This middle panel. Work on 7, and then we'll jump down here and work on October and 7s, and then jump back up. Thing is, like when it comes to this room, I have my reference set aside. I want to stay true to that reference. Just tell your cat to feed you. Oh man, if I told my cat to go, hey, go make me something, the whole house would be on fire. And she'd sit there with the cutest look on her face and look at me and say, what did I do? Yeah, she's not she's not allowed near the stove. I can see that. If she had fingers, that'd be bad because yeah, I think she can sit there and be a cat because yeah. So Ralph, after some deep thinking, I think it's clear when your birthday is. You were crafty, yes, very crafty. The craft has ended. Your birthday is 7th of October. Clever, close. But my birthday is in October, yes. I love the month. Um, but it's on the 26th, actually. Close one. I'll give you a cigar still. Something about the name October. It's like almost like an endless, like a melancholy, kind of like a, I don't say a deep sadness. Her her middle name actually, because her full name's October Magnolia, but her middle name was going to be Persephone. So when characters in Underground they have certain names like Cassandra and October sevens are like all there's like some meaning to it. I heard what sevens was before, like something, but I have my own kind of interpretation on that. I was close. Uh, I'm reading. What is going on, Double Flyer? How are you doing? I'm just taking a short break. I've been drawing for an hour and we're just taking a little break. It's good to have you here. October is a great month. I agree. I like the Halloween. I like the feel. I always like October and the holidays. Christmas too. I was close. Yes. In April and January and February. Are you going to expand on support characters and backgrounds? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Um, the support characters that'll be coming in. I'll just say one will be showing up after no in volume 3. I'll just say that, and I will leave that at that. They'll always run into new people on their journey to these disciple to meet a disciple. But along the way, you never know if these people will betray or befriend, or you never know. So they never know. So it always adds to the plot. All right, I'm gonna throw my gloves on and do some arting. Exciting. It'll it'll be interesting on how this is gonna play out. And it's one of those things. It's like you know the end of the story, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin it for everyone. And putting out each book and putting out, each volume just gets closer to wanting to tell that end and tell that story in its fullest from beginning to end. To say, it's complete, it's done. There's no like, hey, what if no? Let's finish it to the end. Even days I don't feel like drawing, I still do it. But if I really feel like crap and I'm like trying and I'm like hitting the X button and I'm trying to draw, then I'm just yeah, I'm like screw this. Not screw the craft, but it's just like my body's just not um, acting the way I need it to. Have you a smoke? Have something good to drink and something to eat. Something good to eat. You won't make a side book that expands on other characters. No. Oh no. Because of the amount of the volumes and stuff. Because some of the characters, they may stay and they may go. They are part of the journey. So when you meet friends, you meet people, you meet other, you never know if your experience with them is going to be long or short. You don't know. Like some of them may die, some of them may live through. It's like one of those things. But Sevens in October, they'll learn even from these characters. But in the story, they will talk about. You'll see how that's going to be set up. I mean, characters they'll have their own lives. They have their own struggles, and the side characters they meet, they'll have their own problems, and they happen to be in the way or happen to meet them along the way. Sevens in October could meet these people along the journey, and these people, like I said, could join them, or who knows. How many volumes do you think you have written that just need the art? Um, how many volumes do you think you have written that just need art? Jeez. I know I'm going 35 volumes with this thing, and they all definitely need art, if that's what you mean. Excuse me. So, but yes, this is gonna be very interesting. I want things to be compact and kind of like. I know I'm not gonna spread this thing out like One Piece. There's not gonna be that many volumes like that, or but with 35 volumes, I think that's more than enough. I mean, it may push to 40. It depends, but we'll see. But I'm pretty sure 35 volumes is where we're at. Even the whole aftermath of everything, I don't want to it has to stop. I don't want to be like, all right, let's go part two of everything in this world. I'm like, no, there's an end. There's an end to this. All right, I'm gonna hit my little thing real quick, and then we will get on it. Need my lighter. Make sure everything's clear too. So Seven's gonna be sit. He's gonna be standing right here, and he's looking in the pan like amazed. Like, wow, that looks really good. It's gotta look right on, and that isn't right on. This needs to be right here. Yes, because that inside of the pan has to match up the outside. Hmm. Make sure he looks right on. He's giving a compliment to the food. She's like, thank you. I'm surprised Double stopped in. That's cool. Are you still here? I have to go jump on Rex's channel again soon. I've been trying to build this channel up as well. Kind of do my own thing as well. I was always, yeah, I was always on other people's streams and stuff and going live. So I was like, let me try. So if I can build up my audience as well, and I go to Rex's channel or anyone else's, the following will be bigger. So I feel that I should do that. Oh, good. How many pages have you done? Well, right now I'm almost to 50 right now. Almost to 50 pages. Guess who's back to number. Is that you, Art Enjoyer? Are you back at number one? But that's so weird that it's doing that. Like that would piss me off. It's like everyone's like playing an RPG game and they're trying to level up and killing a ton of monsters and they're not getting no XP for it. Yeah, a sixth of the way, yes. But it's doing pretty good progress, you know. I can. See, I'm learning. I need to learn my little settings and stuff. Create highlight, lighting, close, hide live video, mutes, flip. Yeah, I'll get better at this. Top fans. You can turn it off. Alright, I just ate a slice of pizza about to smoke. I'm smoking right now. But damn. Well, I hope you ate a slice for me, because, well, even better. I know that when the stream is done, I got a pizza waiting upstairs, ready to go in the oven. So, right now, this is what we're going to work on. Oh, yeah, today I got a YouTuber with 27,000 followers to follow me and follow my work. Fuck yeah. So I'm starting to build a network. That's what's up. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we get to know each other. We're like networking, and we're not like sitting there throwing wrenches. Not metaphor, not like trying to end other people's careers and stuff. Okay, yeah, send that tonight. Check it out. Do a whole rundown on this whole uh live stream chats and stuff. We're at the 900 subscriber mark, which is awesome. Let's try to get to 1,000. And we're gonna go ahead and finish this page. Finish this page out. But I'm just glad, like we've been here every day, being consistent with the work, showing it, you know. But yeah, we're getting to that 50 page mark, and before we know it, we'll be at 100. That would be crazy. Thinking about sponsoring a Videoverse to maybe chill out the Manga Juice studio in Underground. Oh, dude. Why not? Totally. I would. Because that's the thing, we're networking, we're building bridges again. We're not again, but we're building bridges. All right, I'll go look her up after the stream. Let me write that down. Batman illustration. Okay. Okay. Ascent how to turn off in DC. Thank you. I appreciate that, art enjoyer. Thank you for that, Lady Elena, about the band illustrations. All right. I'm still smoking right now. Having me a smoke, and I'm just gonna ink sevens real quick while I'm having this thing. So, when's the cat stream? No, the cat's upstairs and love her to death, but damn, she is. And you know what? Now that you say, she's gonna probably end up showing up. Watch. She's gonna show up. She follows me everywhere, which is funny. And she fucks with the other cat bad. Like, I mean, it's too little to be messing with that older cat like that. So I should be working like this close, like that. I can change that up actually. I can do that. So the work looks closer. Give me a second. Yeah, we can make that happen right now. There. Much better. Now the work is closer, and you can actually see the strokes and stuff. I can actually stand up and work, which is good. It's probably going blurry as shit though. Only when I'm working on her does it do it with everything else. Let me see. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Lady Elena. That's cool as fuck. Looking good. Looking good. There you go. Nice. Yeah. That's a lot much better, isn't it? So it's not further away. It's much closer. You guys can see the work. But we're gonna focus on sevens here. Yeah, I do. I do actually. Let me find a image for you. Yeah, I do. I'll get you one after. I do have plenty. Always like this one. But you want her face? Like her, let's see. Let's see, a serious one? Yeah, I'll get one. I'll find one. But after, yes. Still kind of tacky. Let that dry up. And like I said, I want to move to this, and this whole panel right here. But I need to make sure my background is where it needs to be, so it's not all mismatch. Especially when you're drawing like a precise room, you want to make sure your layout is right. So it's always good to do like a little blueprint of some sort. Excuse me. Of the layout of the room. It doesn't have to be all detailed, just a quick mock up. But depends on what it depends on if you're gonna go better homes and gardens style with it. You're good at background layout conceptions. Oh, I appreciate that. No, it's yeah, those better homes and garden, those books, fashion magazines, stuff like that to get clothes ideas. And you just alter things and change up things, and say, no, I don't like that. But I like the fact, we're here, and people, I'm sure they'll talk about it like, hey man, these people are doing a page every day, a new page on a stream. I'll fix this up here. Get on that. I'm just waiting for sevens to dry real quick. Man, we've been on for an hour and 55 minutes. It's 10:22. So when it hits 11 o'clock, I think I'm gonna jump off. How you doing, LeMay? It's not late, but we're here. It's good to have you here, LeMay. Come join us. You guys like it closer like this, working like that? So in this scene, he's gonna be like, "Oh man, that looks really good." Gets up because he's never had like a home cooked meal before, ever. It's always like in cans and shit. He tries. That we need to work a little cloth in there. So those little details you want to make sure you get. And her bag strap and her bag on her back. Because the bag on her back, she's got her tail all cooped up in there for her disguise. I haven't inked for the entire day because I didn't want to get my lazy ass off my chair. Do all the inking for you tonight. Well, come ink. You gotta ink. jump in. Yeah, ink away. Uh, you gotta force yourself, and once you got your momentum going, I bet then you're like, okay, I don't want to stop. So find your momentum. I'll start inking now. It's like every time I ink, then you start inking, or vice versa. It's like one of those things you keep the other person going. There is no excuse, art enjoyer. Grab that ink well and start inking. Let's try to pull away with the strokes. Okay. And if we need to clean it up, we can always go back over and fill in all the little spots or anything, like such. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So we have sevens all inked up and he's drying up. Then we come over here, we gotta add the steam on the food and add some detail to the fillets and all that. Or we can come up here, and I keep saying, well, I'm not ready because I gotta do the background thing, which I do. I want to make sure it's right on. So instead of doing that, this here, we can move back down here and draw sevens like ushering her, kind of like, hey. No, he's got his hand behind her. Make sure, so like a rough sketch, to give an idea of what's going on. I already have it all out. I just want to make sure it's good. All is well. Good. That's good on me. You drawing with us tonight as well? 30 more minutes. I'm gonna call it. We've been on here for 2 hours and 4 minutes. But before we do that, we must knock out these panels. Can we do it in 30 more minutes? Thing is good is to draw the characters out first. As long as you have the layout of, the backgrounds. You can have, your pencils are there kind of like placeholders to give you an idea of the scale and everything else. So we want to do this, I always give myself a rough like layout as such and just draw on the spot. Thing is you can once you've mastered the anatomy and like also like shape language and moving your shapes around to do certain actions and stuff, then it becomes like okay. You're not looking up references of like, okay, how does a person look standing over a table? You in a way you make the shapes appear as if someone's standing over a table or standing next to someone. And that's why, a lot of the times that's where I eliminate a lot of instead of looking up the reference to see that. I mean, it's good to look up reference if you need it. Don't get me wrong. But once you mastered the shape language and manipulating the shapes to do what you need it to do, then it saves you a lot of time from trying to data dump and find all the reference you need. So yeah, but I really like working tight. Like the tighter the better, in my opinion. Like working is just like working like very confined and tight. Yes, but that's just my preference. All is well. What? Well, what I mean is like not like that. I'm just saying like when you're working small. I like working in like if I'm painting, I like working big because painting small is grueling. I ain't gonna lie. You need the fine brushes, and you got to make sure your brushes are on point. Mine is small. GNG. Oh, yeah. No, like I like working. Like yes, I'm art. We're talking about art. I like working in a confined, kind of a smaller platform. Like smaller space. Like Renown Zero's concept character right now. I can add to this some more, which I will. But it's like one of those things. It's like when I'm working big, drawing wise, I feel like I'm losing that control a little bit. It's kind of weird, but yeah, like anytime I'm working like tools like this, like nibs and stuff, I like working like really small, like tight, confined. Let's see. work on 7s here and go ahead and put October in and that table. We gotta make sure that table is tall enough. It's a thick table and it's got drawers in it on the sides of it. Because this room is gonna be really detailed. So there's gonna be like a lot of junk in it. Like the room ha- has a lot of artifacts. You know, like a lot of like almost like a conspiracy nuts room. But yes, that's what I mean. Just working really confined. Like even like doing little strokes here. I like working like really small, like instead of trying to like like big strokes. Yeah, little strokes work too. As you can see, the little strokes work really well. Like doing this, but yeah, man, the time flies, doesn't it? Yeah, we're talking about art. Man, tonight feels good. Feels like a good chill night. Knocking out some pages, and we're hanging. Now. I should be dry. Just want to make sure everything is good. What is going on, Cece? It's good to have you back. We're here. We just did Seven's hair, just letting it dry a bit, and we're about to work on these two here, and then that too. Yeah. So I'm just looking back. I always like to step back, take a few minutes, and step back and look at the work before jumping in. I like to look at before I go tackle it. I'm gonna go ahead and just like think it through. The pixels was messing up the sketch for a second, but I can see them now. Well, I brought it up a lot closer. So now I'm working on a higher plane platform. So now you can see things in 8K. See, I'm moving up. The channel's moving up. It's improving little by little. And then I'll get a nice camera and nice things and make little better quality videos. But for now, this is cool. This is cool enough. I don't need all the flashy glam and all that. I'm just kind of keeping it as simple as hell as fuck and basic as like here. Here's the work. This is the book being made, and here's the release date. You know. And through this time, like these videos were like journals on that on this journey to finish each volume. So right now, this is the journal entry to uh, completing volume 3. So yeah, so we're documenting everything. I'm working on my own stuff myself, so I dropped you the sub, bud. Keep it alive. Well, thank you, Jaden, Leo, and thank you very much. It's good to have you here as well. Oh yeah. If you move it around too much, it's 8p. Really? So when I move, yo, what's going on, Night Dog? Excuse me. I mean, is it like Game Boy graphics right now? Is it sharp? Is it 8K right now, or is it? So when I move it, does it go back to Game Boy graphics? What is going on? It's good to have you here. We've been on for a couple hours and 15 minutes. I'm just taking a quick break and just looking at uh, what needs to be worked on. Okay, what's up with the paperclip PFPs? They're popping up everywhere recently. What's that? What's a paperclip PFP? Nothing much. About to start drawing. Good. How about you? Oh, we're just I'm just drawing for the night. Just getting in the putting in the work for tonight. Why is the paperclip PFP a trend all of a sudden? I'm curious about this paperclip thing. How are you doing, Nico Holiday? It's good to have you here. It's nice seeing the same people show up. Hey, everyone. Hey. Hello, Nico. Yeah, pretty much. All good. Well, that's good. It's a movement about safety and privacy. Oh, hey, yo. Interesting. How ChatGPT takes your information and how that paperclip from an old program, um, doesn't take your info, but it helps you. Hmm. Doing good. You started early today. Yeah, I had to start early because that last time I started pretty late and it got into like the 2 in the morning. So, you know, and I'm back, everyone. I didn't know you left. But it's good to always have you here, too. It's good to have all you guys here. You guys liven up the party. What does it also include that bullshit YouTube is doing with the verification? Yep, makes sense. Yeah, that's crazy. So now we gotta present our ID cards and everything. So next they're gonna start asking for blood samples and fingerprint, like skin grafts. I don't want to say that because it might really happen. Man, it's like a prison planet, isn't it? I'm so stoned right now. I'm getting. It's crazy. You're a gargoyle now. Gotta present ID cards as if they don't already have them at this point. Yeah. Oh, Lady Elena. Right up top. Right. We really want to live like the 1984 book, huh? Oh. Well, I'm sure we don't, but the 1% does for us for some reason. Okay, and sorry, Ralph, but Orwell's 1980, whatever, is on the way. Yeah, unfortunately. That sucks. Yeah, that sounds fun. Man, the times that we live in. And I don't understand. They're like UK laws, aren't they? And why are they affecting us? If Orwell didn't plain lay it out for them, they wouldn't have figured it out. It's true. I'm like, man, that's a good idea, but who the fuck wakes up wanting to? Somebody must have had a bad day and said just one morning or something happened, and that's why they do this. They're doing this shit, or they just hate people. UK is still salty about the tea thing from back in the day. This is their get back. Well, it's just not. It's not cool. You know, it's dehumanizing. The Boston Tea Party, yes. Oh yeah, because they dressed up like Indians and threw the tea off the boats. Yeah, they're like, nope. So it's like I swear I'm gonna get you back, one way or the other. That's interesting. Through this, it's like Terminator 2 is a documentary. So yeah, they of course they want machines to be like to do things that humans can do, so they don't have to pay. You know, but wait till one of those AI machines become sentient and or just like get their own pair of hands and stuff and start building their own, their own T1000 or whatever they're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. I mean, it could. Think about it. We do them by acting like savages. Thus, in the future, they bring back heavy surveillance and security to guard their tea and make us talk cute. Yeah. Threw tea into the water to speak out against a tea tax and fought a whole war over one thing, and now everything is taxed and we just pay it. It makes no sense to me. The Animatrix. Yeah, it's so fucked. So it's like why? It's like right now we're going through a lot already, so why do we need to go through more? It's almost like it's like a blueprint for something big or something, like you don't do all this for like an end goal or like something. It is. I need to watch that again. It's been so many moons since I've watched that. Yeah, it is. It is a historical event every week now. Something happens, someone gets offended, someone gets killed, some disaster happens, or it's like a sci-fi comic book cover. You can make a cover for every event that's happened every week. Oh, that'd be awesome. That's a good idea. Animatrix on Discord. But I don't have all that fancy equipment. Someone's gonna have to do that. Unless you guys want a potato on a stand and watch some Super Nintendo. I don't think you guys want that. Make a server. Hmm. Let me get some thought on that. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Just don't twist my arm. Yeah, Night Dog's got one too. All right, well, all right, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. That would be cool. Oh, we gotta watch some Vampire Hunter D. Both of them. I will. I'll do that definitely. Yeah, Vampire Hunter D. Oh, and Berserk. Oh, that'd be cool as fuck. Oh yeah, I love Vampire Hunter D. Uh, it's like if we do Bloodlust first, it's like see a long time ago. See, Titanic came in when Titanic came out on VHS. Those black boxes, those ancient black boxes. Um, it came in a two-part, so you get part one and part two in a big box set. So it's like we gotta watch Vampire Hunter D first and then Bloodlust because it's like if we do that and then that, it's like just hear me out. It's like watching part two of the Titanic movie and then part. It is. Oh yeah, I love Bloodlust. That's why you gotta save the best for last. The first one kind of gets you, already. You gotta do the foreplay, and then with the Bloodlust, that's when you go all out. So I know. I'm sorry. Fine. I've seen them both as well, but they're like old friends. It would be good for like a Halloween, like an October special. I know we got me nice modern animes, but the vintage ones like VHD, that era, VHS, that era had sauce. Yes, it did. Oh, I remember when I was a kid, I picked up a VHS, and it was Nightmare Campus. And I was like, oh, what's this? I picked it up. It was on the lower part of the shelf, and I picked up the VHS, and I watched it, and I was like, I picked up a straight hentai, and I was like, what the? And oh man, my friends passed that thing around. Akira first, Fist of the North Star, Ninja Scroll. Oh yeah, Ninja Scroll is awesome. Vampire D, Ghost in the Shell, etc. Oh yeah, and they are all peak. And those, yeah, your parents. Oh man, no, oh man, we didn't know. We thought it was like, because of the way it looked, because it looked, like it looked like freaking what is that? Digimon. It looked like that. Sending vibes your way. That's not a bad idea. I appreciate that. And you know the it looked like, oh, and what's another one? Trigun. Uh, shoot, what is that one? Helsing, the old one with the dude with the red trench coat. No, I mean I'm not trying to do Digimon like that, but the animation, the you know how the characters look, they kind of look like, like that. But then when you're watching it further, then it become a freaking hentai, and I was like, oh shit, and I'm a kid. Overflow. We got black color, red camo print, you name it. But yeah, no, that was, yeah. Back in the day, there was quite a few interesting animes, and even the like bad titles. I like watching the bad stuff too. Like I like watching peak stuff, but even like the bad stuff, I kind of like getting. I like laughing at some of that because every time I went to like an anime convention on the night prior before we went, and there's like a group of us, we would purposely watch. I mean, we'd watch the good stuff, but we would also try to look for the bad stuff just to get a kick out of it. They're entertaining. Bible Black is the name of a hentai. Oh, that is actually a hentai. Bro, that's the news for the unemployed. You equals Overflow is gonna get a season two. Oh yeah, Outlaw Star. Yes. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes. Hate. I'm paranoia agent. Yeah. Oh, Monster would be good too. There's so many good ones. Elena's gonna get a big ass brown leather back for that specifically. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's funny. So blue gender, big O. Oh yeah. Uh, what's that one called? Um, Blood Rain. Not the vampire game, but it was like an old VHS one too. Something Yoma, something. I never got to watch Ranma and a half, actually. Isn't that crazy? Ranma is the best. Oh, Rain the Conqueror. Oh, on Adult Swim or Rain. Yeah, there's like so much good stuff. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. Do Discord watches on that. Yeah, man, Cowboy Bebop. I had, I actually had to quit smoking cigarettes, but I mean, I haven't smoked a cigarette in forever. But because of Bebop, yeah, because of Cowboy Bebop, got me smoking cigarettes. And then like I'm like, man, that was so dumb. but I haven't touched one in years. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z Super on the international channel. What? I actually watched Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball actually, for the first time because my friend I grew up with, pretty much a brother of mine, he had it. He was from Japan, and he had Dragon Ball on VHS, and he had man, what was that one? It had, but yeah, good old days. I miss HBO after 1 a.m. I remember Sci-Fi Channel had anime the anime weekends. That's how I ended up watching Vampire Hunter D. Or no, I even watched it prior before that. Some days, some nights, some live, some die in the name of the samurai. Oh yeah, yeah. The lyrics to Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo is so damn good. OSC. Oh yeah, it's really good to draw too. It gets you so hyped. I made sure off rip I was gonna learn that whole song. Yeah, no, that whole soundtrack, all that's like really good. I discovered anime via Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, uh, that. Um. Oh yeah. What the hell is that? Tenchi Muyo. Remember that? That's how I watched one of the first movies was on Sci-Fi Channel of that. Yeah, that's man. That's been a minute. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, the Midnight. Um, it was over. After Tom talked me into it, I was one bumps to do it. It was rest in peace, Tom. It's always good when you have a friend that brings something to you to the light, and it becomes your new favorite interest. And it's like, man, thank you so much for introducing me to this. One of my one friends, he's never heard of Berserk, and I introduced him to that, and he loved it. And he was like, man, thank you for introducing me to that, or I'd never found out about it, man. Tsunami bumps were so real. Yeah, Adult Swim taught me all about like Tsunami. Yeah. Oh, when he. Okay. That there was like a thing where the internet could vote if some stuff happened, right? Yeah, and he went through some changes. They don't make them like they used to. No, they don't. That's why we have to, in a way, keep that alive. You remember all those things and the stuff that you create. It's like in a way, you're bringing that into your work, bringing back what could be lost, but you still remember it and remember what made you happy, made you feel the way you did. So it's like you kind of put that in your work, kind of bring back that spirit again. We gotta do at least one fan art of Tom from Tsunami. Yeah, damn internet or darn internet. Yes. Yeah. You genius, Lady Elena. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool, chill night. You again, I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. It must be old Tom, because I remember he went through some changes where he was like a little blue and white robot. He had a little belly on him. He looked a little prego, and then he got a new updated like look, like more like sleek. And I think he's like wearing black and stuff, and he had that voice, unforgettable. I never watched Rama 1.5 either. I was Ranma 1.5 either. I was it was before my time. See, it was around during my time. I just seen ads and stuff, but I never. I even have the like comic book slant, right? But I never picked it up. Belly Tom was peak. Yeah, I miss those days. It's like when things were a little simpler. Now we're putting our IDs in the system for the Terminator. That's insane. Insane, I tell you. I read the books a lot in the libraries that had it, and I did many art studies from it too. From Ranma, I was in Akazukin Cha Cha Fan. Okay, cool. It was from Ranma. I've not heard of that. LeMay. Cha Cha real smooth. Oh, even late at night, Shin Chan. I'd watch a little of that. I know it was dumb fun, but I enjoyed Shin Chan. You guys can make fun of me for it, but I like Shin Chan. Sometimes I like to turn off my brain sometimes and just watch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you know a woman played Shin Chan's voice? I noticed. When I'm about to touch the nib to the paper, it goes all blurry and shit. Somewhat. Yeah, even like, yeah, a lot of females, yeah. You're about to animate another fight scene demo? What'd you have in mind? Super Milk Chan. Oh, I action bastard. I like action bastard. Oh, movies, Death Clock. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. He doesn't. He's not wearing it. His thing. So I gotta white. Take that out. Oh yeah. We used to like before I went like on when we watched like went to like when I went go to anime conventions like at OhioCon. Uh, we would oh fuck, not that we would watch anime. One came up we watched was Kite. Kite was funny, and Mezzo Forte. Those were like so bad, but they're enjoyable though. Hmm. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Some Vampire Hunter-y and watch some old school stuff. What's oh your fight scene? So if you guys would Please put a like on this stream. Subscribe if you're new. Every little bit helps and yeah, counts. Every little bit helps. Let's make this channel grow. And I appreciate you guys very much for hanging out and doing some late night drawing and hanging out again. Oops. Oh, I slipped. Subscribe to make you skin skin clear and his pixels disappear. Yeah, the past couple nights have been good. I was looking forward to tonight's hangout with you all. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're good to have, glad to have you here. Is this real quick, you guys? I mean, is it looking pixely, like really bad? Yeah, or is it clear? Or is it? Just want to make sure you guys are getting, you know. For me, yes, the pixels are there. For real. A little bit. I thought it was just me. Is it? Was it better that I had, it like further away, or do you guys like me working closer, or I mean, well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's pixely. So when I work like this, I mean, it's much bigger, right? Compared to working like this. Is it clear right there, or does it look pixely? Oh, good. Is your internet? My internet's been acting up too. So does it look pixely or blurry or something still, or no? So what would you prefer, that I work like this far away or closer? Sudden movements cause the visual on my end to get heavily pixelated, but then it'll gradually rebuild its resolution. Oh, you're on a desktop. See, I'm using my phone. So 10 more minutes. I'm gonna call it. It's 11:20, and we've been on for 2 hours and 53 minutes. Still blurry for me. Maybe connection issues. Work, however, is comfy. All right. I'll keep going for the time being. So 10 more minutes, and I think I'll call it. But I need to finish this page up. Let's see here. shit, my feather. That's so. I'm with you on that. Well, I'm kind of. I just dozed off and woke up in under 2 minutes. I hate that. Well, it's one of those things like a quick power nap, but you don't mean to. Oops, that's too. Might have to make some adjustments. Time to eat some gummy snakes. Mm-mm. Are they what brand are they? The Albanese ones, the expensive gummies. I like those. Twin snakes. Hmm. Sounds like a dangerous ride. Man, I am kind of hungry. Haribo, yes, Haribo, yes. Yeah, those are good. Let's see here. What do we got? keep that motion going, like kind of don't want to lose that. I want gummies. Me too. Thanks, Lady Elena. I'm gonna have to drive to the gas station and go get some. That does sound good. But of course, I'm gonna make this pizza first. Okay, Ralph, you're gonna be my rest of the night stream. I'm gonna sit back and get comfy and just watch you draw, I assume. While I have a five playing jelly in the background. I get while you watch you draw. I assume. I give up on drawing tonight. It is kind of late night, you know. That's fine. I'll try to. Well, I mean, it's getting about that time. You're fine. But yeah, I'm glad to have you guys here tonight, and I appreciate it very much. And we'll do this again tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, it's a win. We always win when we're all here, and we're doing our creations and just hanging amongst creators and people with like-minded thoughts. So, you know, I always look forward to streaming and seeing you guys and the conversation. Now you gotta try the ice cream with the olive oil and the sea salt and the lemon rinds, lemon zest. Yeah, it's been fun doing art with other cool people. I agree. I agree, Nico. And the conversation, uh, the chill vibes. We're not bashing each other and not being assholes. And it was pretty chill. It was cool. So I enjoyed it very much. Thank you guys. More Ralph community, more ice cream with title. you guys, you guys are making Ralph's Lord deep. I've never heard of the ice cream and title. I'm curious about that. My bad. But yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow. Oh, never mind. Don't. No, I understand. I remember now. So you're fine. That's good. But yeah, no, I enjoyed you guys very much. Um, we'll do this again tomorrow, and at the same time, I think getting on early is probably best. You know, the late night stuff. If I happen to stay, just fall asleep and then get up late, then that's the only time I'll do that. But I have to stream every day. Yeah, I mean it's 11:32, and I mean you guys, I've been on here for 3 hours and 5 minutes, and I think yeah, do you guys want me to stick around for like a bit or something? Yeah, I need to get up anyway. I do need to get up and go eat. Well, thank you guys. And hey, and we didn't start at midnight, which is good. So, but yeah, I'll get this done off camera, do the backgrounds and stuff. I mean, we can do it tomorrow, later tonight or tomorrow, but yeah, it's getting pretty late. I mean, I'm gonna be up till like 2 working on stuff. So, but man, yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. That was cool. But yeah, uh, the conversation, the talk, and you guys hanging out. Thank you, thank you very much. But as always, at the end of the night, I have to chill. I have to. I have to. You guys check out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, everyone that's been here. Oh yeah. Next time I'll have bring the hors d'oeuvres and the wine. See, that's what would complete everything. Some anime, some good food, and conversation. You're right. It's not shameless. But I have. So if you guys want, check out Under God Volume One. You can get the physical and the digital copy on from at angelsofrenaissance.com. Volume 2 is out as well, and currently I'm working on getting Volume 2 physicals. So yeah. So if you'd like to get a copy, physicals or digital, come check out angelsofrenaissance.com. So, oh yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, bust out the caviar and the wine, everything. Just chill vibes. I've gone through some extreme life, so for once I just kind of I've had some things, but for once it's good to like slow it down a bit. So anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow again at the same time. I think so. It's some jazz. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Leda Elena. Thank you, CC Nelson. Thank you, Nico Holiday. Thank you, everyone else that's here. Thank you, Night Dog, if you're still here. And until the time being, good night, you guys. See you tomorrow.